So there's not too often that someone deserves multiple podcasts in a year. You did one at the beginning of the year with our boy Tri. He's on a sabbatical in Hawaii. God bless him. Long deserved for him. I'm glad he's getting to do that.
I am too.
I am bummed for you because I was really, and for Tri, because I thought you two were perfect. Like I remember talking to you about it, and I was like, man, I think Tri, even with his health stuff, is still worth the gamble. And Tri called. He's like, what do you think of your boy Evan? Obviously, glowing review. I thought you were perfect for Tri. And you guys had moments of brilliance in like the 15 minutes that you played together.
That's pretty much what it felt like on the court together.
Man, and I think we got a glimpse of like how good you guys could be in Huntington. Had a swing for the match. Tri misses Phil's fingertips by like, I don't know, half an inch. And who knows what happens if he hits that, if he catches Phil and tools him and you guys move on, you play Miles and Andy.
But a lot of what ifs in our
a lot of what ifs in Tri's life since Tokyo really. But now, so here you are, you missed out on the league and you're in a weird scenario with the world tour and you're kind of like the, like what do people do? What does a beach volleyball player in the United States do in your scenario?
Yeah, I think that's kind of been the question that I've received for the last 2.5, 3 months. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm so much in, you know this just from, us working together. I'm so dialed on like organization, trying to plan things out, like really having everything together. And it's funny. I wouldn't say I'm the most religious person, but like I definitely am religious, and I'm not like praying and going to church, as consistent as some other people, but I definitely believe that there is a God. I definitely, like I don't talk back and forth with him. I've never heard like a full response, but right. I think last year at a certain point I felt like I was becoming a very impatient person. And they always say, like, if you pray for something, I was praying for patience. And, they don't give you chances to, they don't give you patience. They give you chances to be patient.
Yeah.
And I think this year has very much been that summed up, I could have been super frustrated and pushed really hard when Tri initially got hurt. For him to get back, had to stay patient, okay, trust things, going to go to plan. Beginning of the year, even before that, we could have very easily turned some very, very small losses into wins and been in a very good position on the world tour. And maybe he's having a different conversation with himself to keep pushing if that's the case in Mexico. But we had to be patient after that. It's crazy. I did the math on the year. And I think we ended up, I want to say like 3-7 or 3-8 on the year. And I actually think we had a positive point differential.
You won the popular vote.
We had a positive point differential and being 3-7 or something like that. And that was like, okay, you got to be patient, and that's frustrating. That's like you're saying, moments of greatness, moments like glimpses of being really good, and just barely losing games. And so now just continuing the path of patience.
Yeah.
Finding, ways to make it when you can. I think that's one of the beauties that I have of what my life has kind of been up to this point, is I've always been a grinder. I've always figured out ways to make things work. Coming from where I came from, it wasn't like the traditional easy path up. And so I know this path. I know that things aren't easy. And I know that in order to make it to the top, you have to grind. And I think the impatience was growing from like, when is the breakthrough? I thought like China last year was the breakthrough, and then getting to Tri was the breakthrough.
Right.
And it wasn't. That was, okay, well, we got to still continue to be patient, I guess.
Yep.
And so just continue on that same path, continuing to grind, continuing to work. and just believing and trusting that what I have, it's good enough.
Right.
And I think that's been the majority of what this year has been for me, is just trusting in myself, trusting in my process, and trusting the people around me that we're doing what it takes. And it's actually been really funny, because I think a lot of the comments and things that I've seen lately, it's almost the opposite of that. I'm not doing enough and not doing these things. And it's really funny, because like I can't take it to heart at all. Like I don't, because I think if you talk to anybody in my circle, it'd be like, he actually is maybe on the like side of doing too much, and he needs to take more of a break.
Yeah.
So it's just really funny on that side, like kind of seeing the inside versus outside. But yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it's like from an American point of view, like what does a player do when they don't make the league? Like from a scheduling standpoint.
That was a big pain point at the beginning of the year, I think, is being able to plan out the year was really tough, of like, what are we going to do? And then we had so much hinged on that Huntington, the last the AVP event, of, okay, well, we can decide what the rest of our schedule is going to be after that. And then what other profession are you deciding what the rest of your year is going to look like in the middle of May? You're 5 months into the year and you're like, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the 6 months. And so now and then adding a wedding into that has also been really interesting, of like, okay, how do we plan these things? How do we do this? How do we do that? Savvy and I think we have like 2 weekends off. One of them is my bachelor party, and the other one we're going to Mexico to like finalize our wedding. Like that is the 2 weekends that we have off for the rest of the year, especially now, like I was saying, really getting back to the grind.
Yep.
Obviously there's a little bit of financial stability and safety with the league that I don't have now. So that turns into, like I was saying, grinding. You've got to go play more tournaments. You're not making as much. So you've got to go and earn it every single time and just keep earning it every single weekend. And that's pretty much where my mind is how I'm going to make it right now. Find something, go play it, go win it.
Yeah. Have you adjusted? So the goals at the beginning of the season: make the league, qualify for world champs. Make the league is out. World champs, you still have a chance via a different route than you had anticipated. There will be. Have they set the date for when the Norseca trial will be?
Yes, the Friday of my bachelor party. So it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday, and they just changed it because it's the week after Manhattan. Okay. And so Manhattan would not give them the permits to run it on Wednesday, so they somehow managed to do Friday. So now I will be late to my own bachelor party.
That's hilarious.
Welcome to the life of beach volleyball. Just when you think you have your stuff scheduled, you don't.
Fashionably late.